Taking a quick look at the engine compartment, we are running a small block Chevy. The casting number is included in the listing. I believe it's a 1978. This is one of two things, save the frame and the body, on this build that were not bought new. So we basically have this and the rear end. Everything else was brand new parts. So you can see we're running that. We've got an electric fan set up, and the radiator is the Lux Red unit that is actually intended for a 1932 Ford Roadster. We've got line lock on this, and then your Auga horn. You'll notice I don't have inner fender wells. I do have those, and they're available if anyone would like to have them. Talking for a minute about suspension. Everything is new, all from Full Tilt Street Rods in Colorado. We're running a Mustang 2 front suspension with coilovers, with a drop spindle to try and get the wheel down a little bit. And then you can obviously see that we've got disc brakes. And then steering is a Mustang manual rack. So you can see part of it down there. But that's how we're set up on this. Taking a quick look at the steering shaft, you can see that we come out of the dash, dropping down, and then to the rack down there. So we've got a nice angle, and that was accomplished by using that offset that we put on the firewall. Talking a minute about wheels and tires. These are true American racing torque flights, and we've got 11s on the back and 9s on the front with Cooper Cobra radials. So it does give it a nice look. Let me close the door real quick. But you can see that you get a nice stance, and it does ride real well. I talked about the front suspension. The rear is actually a 4-link with coilovers, and that also is from Full Tilt Street Rods in Colorado. Talking a minute about the transmission. It is a brand new TH350 from TCI. The details are in the write-up. And then we have the old style slap shifter where you can basically pull it back into first, slap it to second, slap it to third. One thing that does not work is the indicator on the shift body here does not move back and forth. It's an issue with the cable, and I haven't had time to play with it. And once again, on the interior, we do have that removable steering wheel. And as far as gauges are concerned, we are running the Dakota Digital across the board. So you've got oil pressure, water temp, your speed, and then RPMs, and then fuel in gallons for the 16-gallon tank. And then another Dakota Digital piece is the electric fan controller, which is down here, which is Bluetooth controlled, so you can actually set it up on your phone, and it gives you an indication of what is happening as you're running, and you're able to see the temperature, your set points, when to come on, when to go off, and then it'll also run for a specified delay when you turn the car off. And here's your horn. All right, we're in the cockpit, in the cabin, and let's go ahead and start it up. A couple of pumps on the accelerator, see what she does. Idling at about 900. All right, let's start it up and take it for a ride.